Hello and welcome everyone. It's That Adventure Guy with a new day, a new adventure. And don't let this building fool you. We are not at a movie theater. No sir. We are in North Versailles because I decided to go to the flea market. Now this old movie theater here is now a flea market. We're about 25 minutes outside of downtown Pittsburgh, or an hour depending on traffic. But let's go see what we can find here at the flea market. All right, let's see. Head on in here. And this one is called Rossi's, R-O-S-S-I. So this is a pretty dang big one. Oh, look at the airplane up there. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what we can find. And let me know down in the comments if you guys see anything here that you would like. Oh, I see something already that kind of pretty cool. Look at this. I actually had this as a kid right here, Double Dare, the game. Now, little known fact about me is I was on a game show. It was called Make the Grade. Now, I wasn't technically playing the game show, but at the beginning credits, every show, they had me sitting in the contestant there. That's how they opened it. But while I was filming that was when Double Dare was in its heyday down there. But they had the props. This was at Universal Studios, Florida, at Nickelodeon Studios. They had the props for Double Dare. And I got to play on them. I went down the mouth, picked the nose, and all that fun stuff. Oh, look at this over here. That's pretty cool. Little Ecto one, super neat. But yeah, so I played around with all the Double Dare stuff, and met Mark Summers too. I'm definitely picking up at this flea market here. A lot of sports memorabilia and trading cards and stuff here. Pretty cool.
Wait till next weekend, just be a little shot.
Now I'm not really into the cards as much as I used to be. I used to, whenever I was a kid, have them all the time. Haven't done much with them in a while. I do like the curly back here. He's pretty cool. Oh, look at this. This is like one of the pylons that they use at the Steeler games. I don't know who's on there. There's somebody on there. There's a lot of Super Bowl champions, that's for sure. Look at all those Super Bowls. Okay, this is pretty cool. Look at this. I believe this is from Three River Stadium up there, but look at that. It is signed by Bill Mazeroski. That's pretty cool. Very interesting. Okay, let's keep on going, see what else we can find. Now, one thing that's pretty cool about this flea market here, again, this is Rossi's, you can see it right up there, is not only is it indoors, this indoors all year round, 24/7, oh, not 24/7, weekends only, I think, but all year round. But they also have an outside, and today's a beautiful day, so we're gonna go check out the outside. I did see this tank here. I was looking at this. This is pretty cool. I would love this for my Yoshi, but unfortunately, it's a little bit too small for him. Need something a little bit bigger. This looks like about a 35-gallon tank or so, and he needs at least a 90-gallon tank at the very minimum. Now, recently, I'm a little bit late to the game, but I recently did get a Nintendo Switch. So I've always been kind of checking them out, see if I can find anything that looks fun. Minecraft, not really. I think I might be at the age I'm too old for Minecraft, but not really seeing anything that I'm interested in there, though.
That's tough.
Okay, well, I was here a few years ago, and this has changed a lot since I did. They have all these little like coves and booths built into it now. This was all kind of just open space before. This is the inside. I'm still trying to find my way outside. This is like a labyrinth in here. This is huge, guys. They all got their own little booths in here. Pretty cool. It does look like they are doing some work here, making this even better. But they did quite the job on this. This is neat. Kind of reminds me of the way like a storage unit is set up now. Oh, again, remember, this is an old movie theater, so pretty cool. Look at this. This is something you don't see every day. You got like the Disney World kind of line stanchions here. Be kind of interesting to get. Not sure what I'd use them for, but that'd be neat though. I've been in here for at least a half hour now. I'm still trying to find my way out to the back parking lot. This is just so expansive in here. Oh, look at this. I found like the mother lode of Beanie Babies. I don't know, do people still collect these? I haven't seen them. I mean, I've seen them at like flea markets and stuff, but don't really see people buying them much anymore. Oh, I think I see the light, guys. Here we go. Here's the outside section. Oh, it is nice out here today. Not used to this. It's been a cold spring so far. Let's see what we can find out here. Okay, so I'm making my way to the very end over here. We're gonna start there, but look at this. They actually have gyros. Love myself a good gyro. Oh, it's funnel cake, hot dog, fries, slushy. Oh, there's something good about good gyro and some fresh fries. One of my favorite foods. Yeah, I think right here, this is a good place to start, I think. See some more people down there, but it looks like it's mainly older tools and not really in the market for that right now. Yeah, there's some good signs here. Look at this open bar. Probably serving whatever you bring. That's right. Bring your own drinks. You look like I need another drink. Oh, I see what they did there. Okay, I made my first purchase. A little update. I couldn't make up my mind. There was 2 of them for $5 each. The red one was just red, but it was really bright. The other one was like red, white, and blue. It was a lot prettier, but not quite as bright. And I couldn't make up my mind, so he wanted $5 each, and he said he can have both of them for $8. So I got 2 sides. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but I guess I'm open now. Okay, something kind of interesting I'm seeing here is this. Look at this cooler, but it's a cologne cooler. It's Drakkar. I haven't heard of Drakkar since I was in high school. I used to do that in cool water. I think once you're out of high school, you can no longer wear cool water. I think that's how that cologne works. Kind of keeping my eye open too, because as you know, we have a wedding to plan. So looking for things that we can use at the wedding too. I think I'm good on Crocs and shoes though. Actually, looking at these charms over here for your Crocs, kind of makes me wonder. I got an email, and I want to know your opinions on this. It was a company that makes them that wanted to do one with that Adventure Guy logo. So also let me know down below if you think I should make them. I'm thinking probably not. I don't know how hot I don't even know what they're called, gibbets or something like that. We'll call them gibbets. The gibbet market is right now. I might pass on those. But if there's enough interest, if you guys want them, let me know. Who knows, maybe I'll get them. These are some pretty cool signs. Look at that. Today is, you can put the date on it. It's pretty interesting. Oh, sour punch. Do love me some sour punch. Well, if I did already have a smoker, look at that. $40 for this Pit Boss smoker. That is a really, really good deal on that. But I have a full-size grill. Actually, it's a Pit Boss one too. I love that thing. It's great. If you ever used a pellet grill, you know what I'm talking about. Over here, we have another food stand. Look at this steak and rice. General Tso's chicken. Oh man, now I'm confused. Do I go for the gyro or the General Tso's? Those are some of my favorite foods there. I am noticing that everybody here seems to have like the Hot Wheels. I guess those things are still big nowadays. I know I used to collect them years and years ago when I was a kid. But good to see that they're still doing good. Who has one of these at home? I know I have one of those somewhere collecting dust at home. There are some things. I'm actually kind of in the market for a frozen drink maker, but I want like the real ones that you get at the convenience store, not the home ones, but like the commercial brand ones. All kinds of kitchen gadgets here. Look at this booth, man. Oh, look at this. That's a nice looking coffee maker there. I've never seen that one before. Rebel. Definitely getting a crazy mix of music out here. We just had somebody playing Doing the Butt. Now we have Whitney Houston, and then there was somebody playing opera back here. So very, very unique selection of music going on here. These are some pretty cool little wall scones here. Look at those. I like that. Those are nice. Here's something I've actually kind of been interested in trying out. One of these little pizza stone things that goes on top of your grill. Let me know if you've ever tried one of those. I'm interested in it, but kind of expensive, and I don't know how often I would use it. I have a real pizza oven in my house, so I don't think I'd use it as much as I probably would pay for it. If you guys are in the mood or the market for a coffee maker, this place right here, this lady got it covered. She has all kinds of them. Look at this. We're not even in the theme parks, and I found a rainbow turd. I think it used to be the rubber ducks, but now the turds are following me everywhere. Just turd plushies everywhere I go, and turd hats. Okay, I found one of my weaknesses. Look at this, a big box full of goldfish. Oh, that's one of my favorite snacks. We also have some crackers, more goldfish, Flavor Blast, some organic pretzel sticks. Looks like some buns. I don't know. I might have to come back and get myself some goldfish though. Okay, I may have outdone myself on the snacks here. They were $1 each, guys. So I got, these are the family size goldfish bags. I got the pretzel ones here. I think there's a cheddar one, a cheddar and jalapeno, a sour cream and onion pretzel thing here, Snyder Berlin, and then these grilled cheese little crackers here. So I don't think I've ever had the grilled cheese one. Interested to try those. All of that for $8. One thing I never understood about flea markets is there's already people clearing out of here, the vendors, and it's not even noon yet. Like, people are still just arriving to go shopping, so they're losing out on all those people. And it happens every time I go to the flea market. Noon, people start clearing out. I don't know, when I'm here, I usually stay till pretty close to close anyways, or until people stop showing off. Oh, classic car alert. Look at that. I was not expecting to see this here. Look at that thing, man. Look at that engine on that. I do love this style of that, though. Like when it's all kind of beat looking. That is cool. Very, very cool. And here's something I'm seeing more and more of lately, too, is these vinyl pop. I have a few of them at home, not going to lie. I do have some that I collect. Look at this little Mickey one here. That's cool. I like that. You know, I love my Disney. Oh, look at this cool one. WrestleMania back here. That's awesome. Has Hulk Hogan. I think that's Andre the Giant. I can't really see, but look, I think that's who that is down there. So cool. Of course, more Hot Wheels. Like I said, everybody here has the Hot Wheels. Over here, this guy got all kinds of lawnmowers and vacuums and stuff. Some tools. Look at this little step here. It looks like it's a folding step. It doesn't really fold. It's kind of interesting. Not sure what that would be for. Dogs would love it, though. Now, I'm not really in the market for plants, but I do love the stand that these are on. That's pretty cool.
They're like, oh, is that stand for sale?
Yeah, actually, I was kind of thinking that too.
One guy was like, you could make those and sell those. Those are nice.
Did you make it?
No.
No.
From Aldi, but.
Oh, really? Aldi's?
It's not that hard.
No.
So.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, it's not a bad idea.
Awesome, thank you. Oh, now we're going back to my childhood. Look at this. Echo the Dolphin. I actually used to have that game, guys. What else I have here? Any of the other ones?
Yeah, that's a keeper.
I think that's any one of those ones I've had.
A bit of harmonica.
Oh, Super Mario Party. Oh, here we go. Switch
keyboard.
games. Mario Party. I don't have that one yet.
Main thing.
How much for the Mario Party?
Hey
Jake, how much for the Mario Party?
Mario Party's 30.
Okay.
And then 15 for the Mario Rabbids.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yep. And not much. I got
some drumsticks over here.
I gotta come buy more hangers now.
Very cool. And I'm interested in the Mario Party, but that's not the newest one. I kind of want the newest one. And I'd still be interested in the oldest one, but that was a little bit more than I wanted to spend for the older one. I am kind of checking out this speaker, guys. That'd be kind of nice to have for my tailgates and stuff. I have the smaller ones. I have like the Beats Pill, but I don't have anything that big. I think he said he's asking 30, so I don't know. I'll look around. Maybe I offer him something for it. Okay, I know Stanleys are hot right now, but look at this. These are like the OG Stanleys here. And not just like one. There's like a plethora of Stanley over there. Oh man, that is cool. And you can see just more people packing up and getting ready to leave. Don't understand it. Some more Hot Wheels over here. There's somebody back here selling pepperoni rolls. Those look pretty good too, but I just ate. So I think we pretty much have seen everybody out here. At least I've seen. I've showed you stuff I found interesting. Let's go back inside and see what we find inside. And I do honestly, they left this so like original to the movie theater. You still got all the lights on the top there. And actually I noticed inside, when we get inside, I'll see if I can remember to show you, but they actually have them turned on inside too. They're pretty cool. Just look up above there, way up there. See all that decoration and how ornate it is? That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Check out this. Oh, I wish these were working. Is that? Okay, it's Final Lap. I thought that was, oh, what was the original one? Look at these buttons. They They don't make the buttons like that anymore. You got the shifter. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of when I was a kid. They even had the pedals at the bottom there. That is cool. I thought that was pole position at first. That's the game I thought. And look, right next to it, they have another one. This is a bowling game. It has the trackball, kind of like the golf games have. But no, this one right there, man. Whew, that's for sale. That might be going home with me. I don't know how I'm going to get it home, or how I'm going to pay for it, for that matter. And I have a fiance that might have some words to say about that too. And over here we have some food places. We've got Angel's Eatery, which actually had a little bit. I've shared some of this before with somebody. The loaded nachos. I got the jerky nachos. It has like chicken and stuff. It was amazing. It was so good. And we have KTM concessions over here. It's got some root beer float. Oh, that looks good. A cheesesteak. Oh, look at the size of that. Hot sausage, nachos, meatball sub, cheese fries, hot dogs. Oh man, they got all kinds of food in here. Okay, well I have a string of videos coming up. One of them might actually be up already by the time you see this, but look at these posters here. These are like flags. Look at that, that is cool. Yeah, it's just like a flag. I like the Batman one, that's cool. That's really cool. That one's $18. If you ain't first, you're last. The Goonies, that's cool. I like that one too. Actually, the Goonies one is only $10. That's not bad. Okay, yeah, you know what? We're gonna go inside here and check this out. Now, like I said, there's the lights up there I was talking about. See all the lights up there from the old movie theater? Now, this is actually one of the theater rooms where they actually would play the movies, and you can rent these out. Looks like somebody rented this out and has their own store in here. Let's take a peek at it. Wow, look at the yellow M&M right away. That's cool. This is a pretty cool booth. It's a big booth too, as you can see. Got all kinds of some retro toys and stuff. That's cool. Look at the old Rock'em Sock'em. Oh, not for sale though, guys. Sorry, you cannot buy this Rock'em Sock'em. That is cool. So I've been talking about the charms for your shoes there, for the Crocs. I've been getting random emails from different vendors trying to sell me stuff. Like there's t-shirts, which I think I'm going to do another order of t-shirts. So let me know down below if you'd be interested in a t-shirt. Some other ones were enamel pins. Of course, I got the stickers, which I've been going through those a lot lately. Oh my gosh, is that Never Ending Story, guys? I'm not sure. But look, it's like a big kite. That's cool. But yeah, let me know if you guys would be interested in merch like the pins or the shirts. Now, if I do it, I'm not going to do it for a profit. I'm going to basically just sell them for what it cost me. Just because I know a lot of people have been asking for stuff. So if you're interested, let me know what you would be interested in. And let's see, if this was a movie theater, I'm guessing the theater part, the actual screen and everything is probably back behind here would be my guess. Because the door that we came in is back there. Okay, yeah, look, you can see up at the top there, that's where the projector would be. How cool is that? Pretty dang cool. It says over here, please do not open. So I'm guessing this is probably where the good stuff is. I think, is that a He-Man right there? Pretty cool. This is just like sensory overload for me, guys. There's just so much to see here. And look, they even got boxes and boxes of magazines here, comic books. Wow, look at all that. So I got, is that those toilet seat covers? Look at the Gizmo one. I like that. I don't know, maybe Gizmo will guard my toilet for me. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm seeing this, guys. I had this as a kid. I think my guy was yellow, or my guy was green. I had the Boggly Player hand up in it. Does this have the... Okay, no, actually mine, you can cut the box out. I had that cut out on the bottom of mine, so you can stick your hand up through it, and it's a puppet. The eyes would move. You can make the eyes go back and forth and make them blink. You can control his mouth. That is awesome. I don't think I can ever remember seeing another one where the bottom of the box was still intact like that. That is just amazing. I am not sure what this is, but I know what I'm gonna have a nightmare about tonight. Yep, that right there. That's my new nightmare. Oh, look, we got more. Okay, this is awesome. Look at all this Ghostbuster stuff. You got the Stay Puff over there. I remember I used to have one of these guys. It might have been, no, it wasn't him. One of them, you'd squeeze it and his eyeballs would pop out. I don't see him here though. Maybe he's here somewhere, but look at the Ecto. That's so cool. Got some of the guns and stuff down there. That is awesome. You know me, I love myself some Ghostbusters. Got some Ecto One, all kinds of Ghostbuster stuff here. Look at this. That is so cool. Got the Stay Puff over here. We got a Ghost Popper. Looks like I shot like the little foam things or marshmallows. That's cool. Oh. Okay, this is pretty cool. One of my favorite TV shows, The Simpsons. Now, not so much recently, but dang, grew up with The Simpsons. But look at all these things. I'm not familiar with these ones, but look, it looks like there's something you would maybe put their feet. Yeah, you'd put their feet on them. I guess they would interact with each other, maybe. I don't know. You got 2 alcohol. I was trying to figure out what this does. Unfortunately, the batteries don't work on him, but I'd love to see what he does. Got some more ones up here. That is pretty cool. This is still that same booth. And look, right up there, that's where that projector room is, right there. Oh, look at this Minion art up there. I do love myself some Minions. Look at the Batman ones. Those are cool. I like the Batman ones. Oakland Invaders. I'm not familiar with the Oakland Invaders. USFL, United States Football League, maybe? I'm not familiar with that. We got some, maybe these Happy Meals, looks like. I'm guessing these are Happy. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, that's cool. You wind them up so they go a little burger toy. Does it? I think his mouth opens and closes whenever he's moving too. That's cool. What else? Look at the ET. I love ET. Does he move? It's definitely look like it's seen some better days though. Some pretty cool Disney stuff here. Look at this. You got the Timon. He says he wobbles, the little hula one. Look at the Pixar and the Disney pack up here. Little mini guys, mini figs. Those are cool. Very, very fun. Oh, I just noticed the Wolfman up there. That's awesome. Castle Grayskull.
70 years.
Oh, okay, he's moving.
Yeah, 70 years.
Look at that. That is awesome. Spider-Man hanging out in the corner up there. This is the most amazing booth I think that's here, guys. You have to stop in if you're here. Lecture show. Look at all these old vintage toys up there. That's wild. Hotkeys. I wonder what that sounds like. So neat. It says The Big Parade by Marks. Look at that. Oh wow, that's cool. Very, very awesome stuff in here. Okay, well, even though I don't think I'm gonna be buying anything from here, this is by far my favorite booth that's in this entire flea market, for sure. There's just so much to see here. It's huge. I mean, look, I mean, just packed with stuff in here, and all good stuff too. It's not like the typical junk you see at flea markets. There's vintage retro toys and all in like pretty good shape too, for the most part. So cool. It looks like in this case we actually have some Pokemon cereal. Sweetened corn puffs with marshmallow. Pokemon cereal. I never heard of Pokemon cereal. I'm guessing it's probably expired. That's my guess on that one. But yeah, super fun booth. Okay, well, I think that is pretty much gonna wrap it. We saw some pretty amazing retro stuff. Look at the size of these pops. Holy cow. Yeah, we've seen some pretty dang amazing stuff here today. I got myself the 2 open sides. Actually, I'll go plug them in and show you guys at the very end of the video so you can see what they look like. But got the 2 open signs and then a bunch of snacks. So that's gonna wrap things up here. Stick around to the very end and I'll do the final haul. Another one. Now they're not all in theater space. They got like these smaller booths in here where you can get out. But this one's open. So let's take a peek in here. See what we have. Oh, I see the Ryobi toys. That's what caught my eye. I love some. Oh, look at this drum. $50. That's a pretty cool drum. Oh, I know me. I love my gadgets. What do we got here? A blower, maybe?
Yes.
Like a leaf blower?
Cordless
Okay.
vacuum.
A jet fan. What is a jet fan? I've never seen a jet fan. $25. I would have some fun with that with my dogs for sure. Probably the Luna's not as big as the other two, so that might blow her away, but I'd have fun with it. Old sewing machine here. Pretty cool. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So I actually had this battery pack in my car so we can test these things out, make sure everything works. But so let's start with the snacks. So these were all only $1 each. So I got the big thing, sour cream and onion. Now these are all pretty much expired, but only by like a week. So I'll still eat them. They'll still be fine. So got sour cream and onion, cheddar jalapeno, family-sized pretzel, Red Hot. These are some of my favorite ones. I love these. Cheddar Jack. I don't think I've ever had the cheddar jalapenos. I'm interested to try these. These are the grilled cheese ones. I've never had grilled cheese. I mean, I've had the cheese ones, so can these be much different? I don't know. All right, let's test this one out first. So I have to hit this button here. Oh yeah, look at that. That works. That's cool. Now I have this one plugged in, but I didn't turn it on yet. Oh yeah, it looks like, oh, that's bright. Look at those. So yeah, these were $4 each. So $4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So $15 for everything, guys. I think I made out pretty good. All right, well, that's gonna do it for us. Thank you so much for joining me on this fun little quirky, goofy adventure here. I'll see you guys all on the next adventure. Be kind to each other. Bye, guys. I'm officially open.